We are back for another edition of the TCWN post-race show. Connor Hall gets the victory over Bobby McCarty, and then it's Ronnie Bassett Jr., the kid, the teenager, Carson Lofton in fourth, and have Ryan Millington, Caden Quapple, Doug Barnes Jr., Cade Brown, Donovan Strauss, Laney Booth rounds up the top 10.
Hey guys, it's Minnie Tyrell, driver number 81, Convenience Tire and Auto, late model stock car, and you're watching the TCWN post-race show.
What is up, best racing channel in the world? Welcome back to another edition of the TCWN post-race show here for 2025. And we are here today once again talking about the zMAX Cars Tour once again. They were racing down, I guess I should say, at Cordele Motor Speedway. I did not realize it was all the way down in Georgia, but it is. So, I learned something new, and I didn't even go to school on Saturday. So, anyway, with that being said, before we get into the results, though, did y'all know that 93% of you guys are not subscribed to this channel? That is unacceptable. We need to get that down. So, if you haven't already, please do be sure you hit that big red subscribe button for me. It'll help my channel out, help out everything with my channel. So, also to help you to be able to keep up with everything happening here in the South with the zMAX Cars Tour, the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic, and next week, Bowman Gray Stadium fires back up, and they start the 2025 season over there. We'll have plenty of coverage of that. So, please be sure you do subscribe to this channel for all racing news in the South. So, let's go ahead and, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these results, shall we? So, this race was for the zMAX Cars Tour, obviously, and the Pro Late Models did run with the late model stocks. So here we go. Here's the Pro Late Models. Tristan McKee, he gets the job over. He gets the job done over Colin Allman, and then we have Jet Nolan there in third. TJ DeClaire, Keelan Harvick in fifth place there. Good run for him. Excuse me. Hudson Bogler, he is sixth. Luke Yarbrough, Seth Christensen, and then Dylan Garner. And rounding out the top 10 is Isaac Kitzmiller. And then we have Cody Martell, Timothy Sozo, Patrick Hodges, Cody Haskins, Hunter Johnson. And that's all that finished the race. Everybody else is must have wrecked out or something. We have Spencer Bragg there in 16th, Carson Ware, Brandon Lopez, Ben Mayer, Casey Woodrick, Brody Mohan, Rodney Dolis, Gage Gilby, Algie Grill, Tyler Reef, Garrett Gome, I'm supposing is that name there, and 26th. We have Logan Jones, Stuart Dutton, Jackson Bishop, and rounding out the field is Brandon Brillett there. Brillett, I guess, rounds up the field there in 30th place, as he does not finish, as well as from 16th on down. So a lot of guys did not finish that race. So with that being said, though, that pretty much does it for the that did it. All right. Anyway. That does it for the Pro Late Models. Now let's head over into what I like to call the big boys of the zMAX Cars Tour, the late model stock cars. And, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, Connor Hall gets the victory over Minnie Tyrell. I was not able to watch this race, but I did see that Minnie Tyrell did just finish just short of his second consecutive victory for 2025. So, Connor Hall, he gets the second victory of 2025. His first was obviously at the season finale, Lord. But anyway, Landon Huffman, good finish for him. He is third in that number 57 High Rock Vodka car. Then Landon Lewis there is fourth. Then we got Connor Jones rounding out top 5. Then Cade Brown, Buddy Ellis Jr., Michael Hind, I guess. And the kid, the teenager from the Smart Modified Tour last year, Carson Lofton, he is 9th. And then Doug Barnes Jr. rounds out the top 10. And then we have Chad McCumbee in 11th, Daniel Webster, Michael Foes, Ronnie Bassett Jr., Taylor Satterfield, Hudson Bugler, something like that. Ryan Wilson, he is 17th, and then Jonathan Strauss is the first car that was any laps down. He was one lap down, as you can see there. And then Tristan McKee is 19th. And then Laney Boos, I guess, is the last car that finished the race. She is 20th. And then for I guess the first time ever being shouted out on the TCW post-race show, the first car that did not finish the race, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he is 21st. That's pretty cool to say on the TCW post-race show. Never say anything about him on this show. So there he is. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the first car that did not finish the race at 21st. Then we have Brandon Pierce. We got Brandon Pierce. Then we have Jake Bowman. And then Cody Dempster, I guess. And then Landon S. Huffman. And then Parker Eatman. And then Ryan Millington rounds out the field there in 27th. I do like Ryan Millington a little bit. Also like Minnie Tyrell, as he introduces y'all to this show every time for the zMAX Cars Tour. My man Minnie Tyrell there in second. So I guess this whole TCWN thing has gave him some luck because he has. Well, I mean, he won the last race, the second race of the year, and now he finished second and just barely lost this race at Cordele Motor Speedway. So, anyway, with that being said, that pretty much does it here for this episode of the TCW post-race show. To go on what we got going on, hopefully coming up in a couple of days, we will have the Hickory 100 results for the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic. And then after that, man, this weekend is the Hayes Jewelers 200 for Bowman Gray Stadium as it gets fired back up, the old madhouse. They will get going and started, and it's going to be a good time, I do believe. Hopefully, 2025 will be the best year yet, I'm hoping. But anyway, so with that being said, that does it for that. And then the next race for the zMAX Cars Tour will be on April 26th, so that is in just 2 weeks. They will be racing at Orange County Speedway. As a Smart Modified Tour just paid a visit there last week, so that should be interesting. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you. Got y'all caught up with everything. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Do whatever you do to these videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure you do hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And, yeah, guys, God bless. Hope y'all went to church today. That's all I got for you. So, we will see you, hopefully, in a couple days for another edition of the TCW Post Race Show with Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic.